Ayo YouTube, it's Mo Rice back with another Ableton Live tutorial, and today I am going to be showing y'all how to sample, because who doesn't love sampling? And I know that when I was first starting out, I could not find any tutorials on sampling, and I've picked up some stuff along the 5 or so years that I've been doing this, so I figured I'd relay all this information back to you guys. So sampling is something that really takes a lot of practice and that you're not going to be good at right away. But there are definitely some things that'll help you to know. It'll help you to know these things in the long run. So right now we're going to do some setup, and let's get into the video. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please subscribe down below. Just hit that subscribe button. It's big and red. You can't miss it. And smash that like button, because all that support really does help me. So let's get into it. The first thing you want to do is set up your slicing preset, which is really just when you slice your sample, you want it to sound a specific way right from the get-go, especially because it'll slice it into a bunch of different samples. So if all those samples that you just sliced don't have the right settings on them from the get-go, then you have to add all those settings onto them, and it's just a hassle. So to kind of fix that, what you want to do is you want to get a blank drum rack, go to the chain selector, which is this right here, and create a new chain, and then you want to open up a simpler or a sampler. I tend to choose the simpler because, like the name says, it's a little bit simpler, and yeah, I mean, that's my, if I need more settings and stuff, I can always just change it to a sampler. But we're gonna stick with the simpler for now, and what we are going to do is get out of multi-sample mode, and we are going to use the one-shot setting. We're gonna set up some macro knobs just to control some settings a little easier, right? So we are going to go to this pitch envelope. I don't want pitch envelope. That doesn't matter. Alright, so we're gonna go over to where it says fade in and fade out, right? We're going to map a macro to each of those knobs, right? So macro 1 is fade in. We actually don't need to map the fade out, but we can, just so that we have that control. You're gonna want to do transposition, and let's go to controls and go to detune, because you never know when you need something to be detuned, right? And let's change the minimums. Let's change the minimums for transpose and detune, right? We could probably just change that to 12 and that also to 12, right? Negative 12 to 12, minimum, maximum. Detune stuff is good. Fade in, fade out, also good. We don't need more than 2 seconds of fade out time, or fade in time for that matter. And now what we're gonna do is do some like effect stuff. So let's go to the filter stuff, filter type. Let's go to frequency and resonance, and then if we change the filter type to the whatever this is called, I don't even really know what it's called. It's kind of the morphing filter, right? We're going to map the morph knob to that macro right there. Cool. So now we have those mapped, and we want to make sure that the filter frequency can go from the lowest to the highest that we need. So I think that should be good. We can change the resonance to just 100. Doesn't need to go past 100%. And that should be good for that. Let's see. I mean, I guess we could test it out. Just go some random sample. And why are we not hearing anything? Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. So what was happening was the filter frequency wasn't all the way up. It wasn't at 22 kilohertz. It was all the way down at 30 hertz. So I just changed some settings so that this is what they look like, right? Everything's normal. The filter works, right? Let's turn the resonance up and cool. You hear that? Let's change the filter type to the morph mode. Let's go like towards the middle. And if we look at the filter, we can see it change. Bam. Alright. That was not very smooth. I wonder what's up with that. Anyway, that looks like it's good. So let's delete the sample. Bam. We have all our stuff, right? If we go to edit. Yeah. Cool. Alright. So let's just change these back to 0. Put this all the way up. There we go. We have our little sample template here. Let's go ahead, rename that to sample chop template. Right? We save that. Bam. And now, check this out. If we go, where is it? Oh, that's why. Let's warp it real quick. Let's go slice to new MIDI track. Change it from built in. You see, we have, where is it? Oh, did it not save there? It's supposed to save there. Hold up, again. I'll be right back, but it's cool. Alright, I am back. So what we want to do is where it says defaults and then it says slicing, you want to put all of your presets that you make in there. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to the drum rack, go to where I saved my preset just now. And we're going to go up to defaults and then slicing. Bam, and now it's there. So now when we do this sample chop template, it's right there. Cool. So that's about it for the setup. I'm going to leave this tutorial at that. And next time we will get into chopping up some drums. We will chop some horns. And we will chop some soul samples. So yeah, if you guys like this, again, just show me some support by hitting that big red subscribe button and pressing that thumbs up button. And I mean, if you want to, you can follow me on my social media stuff. I'll have that up on the screen right now. But thank you all for watching so much, and I'll be back real soon with a chopping drums tutorial. So, peace, guys.